Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cheat this one. You'll see the girl right at the bottom of the circle. We need to do better. Jade needs to be a little deeper. Sylvia, you need to change your body. This is a dangerous moment. Camber Christensen, good job forcing out of bounds so we could recover. Alright, I'm not super happy with that defense on the throw-in. Mikkel does a great job here of getting that ball and then playing it deep. PD, that's that diagonal run. Ashley directs it a little bit differently. We're in really good shape. I like Cambry winning that, and then you'll watch as we start putting pressure. PD, great pressure. Ashley takes away that draw. Look at that. I got 5, almost 6. Jaden's going to join us. Got 6 people in their half putting pressure. Right there, Kaylee, make sure you continue to follow and chase. Says that's really good pressure. They're still not comfortable, and that's what we want. A lot of people in their half putting pressure. They do get down the sideline, and that's a little unfortunate for us. So again, force wide. Now this one right here. Great patience. The other 2 backs get over there. Caitlin steps. It's a 2v1. You gotta have patience and then get your help. Caitlin, good job. Again, I just wanted to go over the great high pressure again. There's PD pressure. Ashley doing a great job. Anyone playing center forward has got to take away that easy drop. And here we go. A lot better. Look at that. Take away the angle. All of a sudden, they're playing the ball out. We have the ball out of bounds. Alright, so we win our flip throw. You see almost no one goes to the ball. A couple white step. And Caitlin right there, keep high pressure. Don't back off that pressure. Sophia, that's a good clear. That's what we can do there. Okay. Right here is a chance for Caitlin or Sophie to make a run. That's too deep of a ball. Really doesn't help us out. So Cambry on a set piece, look for a short on that one. I think this is great 2v2 defending. You know, pressure cover. That's well done. 2v2, that's what we want. Mikkel, see, we're not organized. We're not in the same spot, right? Everyone was playing a little bit more right, and you played the ball central left. You've got to let us know as a team. And again, decent pressure. Sophie, I need you to think about possessing off of that to Caitlin. Really happy with this combination here. Caitlin or Cambry wins the ball. Sylvie to Cambry. A little dispossession, but Pete gets it right back. And we're in the corner to Cambry. And we're in their final third, final 18, like it. This is a good flip throw. We're going to the ball better. They can counter a little bit. Now there's that ball. And again, Soph. You know, if you look, could you have played Caitlin? Can we possess out of that? Versus a quick clear. And there's some good ideas, some good stuff. Switch in, overlap, perfect. And then PD we dispossessed. Probably fell a little too easy there. We're covering, there's some pressure. And a little throw down, we got a foul. Alright, so there's a great kick from Mikkel. We got more people. Again, I'm really happy with the overlap there. And then we dispossess the ball. Caitlin steps, Cameron, good job. Ashley dispossesses the ball again. Ash, you're high pressure. So, Ashley does a good job. Nikki, Sylvie, make sure we're staying central here. Good. Right, Ashley, great job winning that ball. Love it. And Petey offers a 50-50 ball. Kaylee need to apply some pressure there, win us that ball. Little 50-50 moment. And then we've got to follow this runner. Sylvie needs to be on her mark. Cambry Christian has to follow the runner. Sophie needs to take away that angle, and Caitlin needs to find her mark. It's a nice goal on their part, really. Here, kickoff. It's a bouncing ball. Jaden, you don't have any depth. That's tough to get momentum going with that. And Sophie's swinging. So we need to do better. We really, really need to do better. We are capable of that. Good job, Cam. Plays a little bit long. We're still putting pressure through the channel. I like it. And you see that we started off with a lot of 50-50s. Alright, so Brooke, good job winning me my 50-50. I like it. Cambry, Christensen does a little footwork, loses the ball. And then I need more of a sense of urgency. Way too casual. You've got to get to that ball in the corner. Right? I'm going to win a 50-50 here. It's great. Have some, Caitlin, that's nice. Petey, that's nice. Jaden, well done. Really well done, guys. To the corner. Just continues, good. A little luck on her part. Ashley goes to corner right there. Great job. Okay, a throw in. Ashley, need you to possess, right? We're dispossessed. Good. That's good, Brooke. That's a way to put some pressure on that. Jaden and Nick behind the ball. Right. Decent shape. What I love about that, though, is who recovers the ball ultimately, who forces the pressure. It's my right forward, Allie. Good job. Again, here's another great example of high pressure. That's 6 players in their half, putting pressure. This is where we want to play. We enjoy this. As they try to get out of pressure, then my defender's going to step. Now I got 7 in their half. Boom, we're in great shape. Again, some nice chest traps. I love it. This is how we want to play. And this is where we want to play the game, right? We want to play in their half. Got to get numbers there. That's a good ball to the corner. Right, a little 50-50 challenge. It's just tough. It's a battle. But we are, trying to get it back in where we can get our numbers into the channel. Brookie, too high at this moment. A little too high. We're gonna clear. Ashley, that's a pretty good job. Right there, Brookie. Don't float on your turn. Stop or combine, but don't float backwards as you're turning. Right? They play ball to the corner, we recover. A goal kick. Here's a 50-50 goal kick. Brooke, good job winning that for me. Jaden, don't create the 50-50. Why don't we possess out of that? They do the same thing. Here we go, Cambry, same thing. Creating a 50-50. Then we settle. Now we're in the channel. Overlap. Exciting, fun soccer. What's happening? Cambry, start thinking corner. Win me corner. Don't need to stop every. Alright, so Petey's getting the ball. Ashley's going, overlapping and diagonal. It could be a dangerous moment for us. Okay, right here, Petey, you're going to turn into a 1v3, and Brooke, you ran away from her, and you ran into cover. Right? You should have been checking into a 45 for her. Right? Maya's going to battle. She's going to win the ball, but Jaden, you never offer a 45. Got to offer a 45. She gets stuck in a 1v2, and you're flat with her. Right? We just got to, that's where we got to offer better. Better outside the ball. We chase them down. And Cambry, nice step. But then again, trying to cut, right? You actually could have cut, just stopped and reset that. Make sure we follow our marks there, and we'll possess it out of bounds. Alright, we're going to dispossess off the throw-in. That's not a good thing. They're going to offer this ball. Mikkel, you've got to scream for that. Caitlin, you guys have got to do a better job. That should have been our punt right there. Okay, Brooke applies some pressure, but Brooke, watch this. And then you go to 28 right there. Go to 28. They offer us a ball. We get out of pressure, and then Brooke, you ran right to cover. You should have stayed where you were at. And then Kayla, you've got to check her pin. You can't sort of do both half-heartedly, right? We could have been out of pressure there, and so you didn't really, you sort of checked and you sort of pinned. So good backside, we're fine there. Jumping ahead. There's some good stuff in the middle. Right, get some pressure. And there we go. So now we get a good throw in. That's a nice flip throw. Push our numbers forward, right? Want to treat it as a corner kick. This is pretty deep. My strategy was to get a lot of flip throws. So this might be one we don't need a flip on, but I like it. And if it's flat like that, I think it's a dangerous ball, and we can get numbers forward and then either, you know, convert or keep it down there when it's a corner maybe. There it is. And right here, Caitlin, you've got to play that ball back, right? You've got to play that ball back. You can't guess on that. And then Canberra, I know you're trying to take away the angle. She cuts. It's a good finish. That's a moment we can't have. That's too easy of a goal for them. So on their set piece, Caitlin, you need to go to your mark, right? Your mark separates from you. That's not good. We send the ball bounce. Watch the Fremont player. Watch him pick it up and go quick. I think this is interesting. I think we could steal this. I like it. She didn't go line. She just dragged her toe, put the ball in. Now we're going. Right? So Ash, we win the ball, and then we send it to their back line. Nikki's not even close. Petey would have been our option. Are we communicating to Ashley? Does Ashley know that Petey's the option? That's tough. Then Nikki, you need to pursue that differently. You need to get into that passing lane and then get the ball. Brooke, that's good speed of play. Sophie, good speed of play, right? Making them uncomfortable. Way to finish that out. So we're intense, right? We're not happy we gave up a goal. I like that. I like the sense of urgency. Right? Again, great speed of play. Sophie, that's what we want out of our midfield right there. That's really nice. Play a ball to Maya, that's great. Then right there, Brookie, don't float. Don't float into that, right? Maybe a cleaner check or stop. Right? And then the counter. And we'll get back again. That's a good job getting back my mids. And getting to marks. Dangerous ball to the corner. We take away the angle. The keepers already played short. I don't know why we're letting them do that, right? Should have more numbers, tighter. Go wide. That's some decent pressure. Brookie, Sophie, great. Then right there, Mikkel, offer quick. Offer, you got to play your right foot, right? Instead of left foot becomes dangerous. Got to be right foot, but offer quicker. All right, this corner kick way too dangerous. Can't really stay in line, but Mikkel, you're verbally you're not there. And then Sophie, great job staying home at your post, saving us a goal. Not a lot of leadership, Mikkel. Right, here we go, leading up into a goal for them. Quick throw in. Right, she checks it. Oh no, I'm going to drop it to my friend. Here we go. Now they're going to switch the ball. Now look at Cambry Christensen in the corner. We're okay. Nikki's, that's good. We're behind there. All right, we're okay. Play the ball, possess it out. That's great. I love to do that a little bit ourselves. Some pressure, and then right there, Cambry Christensen is not goal side, and Caitlin, you need to be deeper. And then Cambry Christensen gets pushed off the ball at the very end. Right? Too casual. I like this kickoff. I think this is a good effort. You know, a little something different. I love it. And we get a good shot off. I think it's a good shot, but now we're took the fight back to them. That's good. Okay, better throw-ins. All right, that's okay. The second one, we definitely want to go over the top here. Right, Nikki's trying to check, trying to open up for Ashley. That was a smart play, and we didn't get that ball there. You know, so throw in, so they sort of do that. But Sylvia, that's good pressure, like it, good speed of play. SOP, speed of play, right? We're chasing, we're fighting. That's good, right? And then they're going to do a good job. They do a great job of switching. Going to get wide. And then right here, right, let's go into the corner. A little too casual, you don't break down, then she goes, and that's tough for us, Casey. We can't give that. Cameron Christian, Casey can't give that one up. And they get a great shot. They hit the pole. That's a 50-50 moment. It could have gone down. So that getting to the corner was way too casual. Can't have a cut. We got to break down. Nikki, great job coming central to win that ball. I love that moment that she comes central, wins the ball. That's great. Probably a little bit better to the corner there. Yeah, Casey, that's better. That's a little bit better. Yeah, you see, forced to the middle, didn't give up the corner. I'm good. Speed of play of my mid's fantastic. Just love it. Camry sees it, makes the run. Fantastic. P, maybe a little bit better check, and definitely not a one-timer with that right foot blindly. That's not what we were looking for. Right. So it's a 50-50 clear. That's okay. Brooke, great header, and then look at her speed of play. That's a great speed of play, Brooke. Right. Continues pressure. They're uncomfortable. Oh, there's our turnover. Brooke, great 3-touch. Right? Quick touch. There's the 1 touch, and Ashley, way to focus and put that on frame. That's a really nice goal. Good job, ladies. Right? Now it's super interesting, right? Now we're got the little fire, a lot of good pressure. P, I like the pressure. Ashley taking away that drop. That's so critical, Ashley. That's such a good job. Allie, look at that. She's not going to just, oh, you're gonna, she's going to run and chase, and she puts pressure, and the girl's going to have to reset. That's fantastic. The forwards, right? So they're under pressure, and that's a great job. Angela, great job here putting pressure as well. Right? Down 3-1, right? We still got a mountain to climb, but we're still fighting, and we're super happy with that. Super happy. Good pressure. Good pressure. No turn. Really, really like it. Get to the corner. We'll throw down there maybe. And we're good. Alright. Goal kicks are short for their team. Want to stay high, Allie? Would love for you to won that ball. Brooke, good speed of play. Just got a little foul. This is the coaching point. Look at Brooke finds the mark, and then she starts her 10. That's what we have to do. That way they can't go quick, right? There's nothing wrong with finding where the ball will be placed so you can give yourself 10. That's soccer appropriate. That's good sportsmanship, good gamesmanship, importantly. So now they got the set piece. You know, not a completely dangerous moment. And there's somewhat of a clear. There we go. That could have easily been the yellow card for me. Jaden, that's a great ball into the box. Fantastic. So trying to score another goal, so we have numbers up. Now we're in a tough situation. Sophie, that's a great delay. That's a great delay. Jaden, you might have need to go left there, right? Sophie wins the ball. Then just don't dispossess here. That's a little tough. Right? And then Kaylee, just casual. There's no sense of urgency on that, right? You never made that girl uncomfortable on that, right? You came back, but you didn't make her uncomfortable. And that's, you know, what we need. We need you to put a lot of pressure on that. All right. Brooke wins our 50-50. That's an appropriate clear. Sophie, that's the right time to clear. Allie, a little misdirection. Ashley gets a 1v1. Little soccer move. We're in the corner. She gathers herself. She offers us a nice ball. That's a pretty decent cross. Right? A lot of pressure. Love it. We're still taking the fight to them. Right? There's the 50-50 ball. Cam's going to win that 50 ball. Floaty, Sylvia, you started floating a little bit, sort of like what Brooke does a couple times this game. You're floating into pressure or floating into cover. We still maintain that. All right. Put the ball up top. Okay, Brooke's speed of play, fantastic. And look at Camry appear up the top of the corner. It's a nice little drop. And Camry hits. It's the goal. Luckily, we got instant replay here. They're able to get that one for us. Proud of you guys. Way to fight to the end. This is a horrible call. This doesn't match the way he'd called the game. Calls a foul. If not, we're 2v1. I love our chances of equalizing the game.